What's up, guys? So today is a bittersweet day for me because it's gonna be a while till I drive the 240z again, because I'm actually getting it restored at Bells and Vaughan in Pasadena. So these guys normally restore Porsches, Ferraris, high-end cars. So I'm excited to finally get this thing restored. It is not a good-looking car. It is a driver, for sure. Let's show the owner kind of the mess he's getting into real quick. What's up, guys? This is my buddy Michael with his NSX getting restored. Rafi's the owner here. He's about to have a heart attack after he sees this mess.
Well, I've been here almost 40 years. I've seen them all, so I doubt it very much.
All right, cool.
I doubt it very much.
So here it is, Old Orange Bang, 1970.
Look at it, yeah.
Number 2868. I've owned it since, let's see, I bought it on my 21st birthday.
Oh,
Yeah.
For a while.
Yeah, so I've had it for 14 years. It had some collision damage, and then
It's the original color, right?
No, the original color is yellow. The original owner actually had a collision and painted it yellow. Or painted it from yellow, painted it orange. He was actually laughing at me. I think he was 75 when I bought it, but he was laughing at me because he's owned it for much longer than I was even alive. So he's like, all right, I'm second owner, you know, so it's kind of one of those things. Yeah, so what do you think?
The chrome looks good.
The chrome is good, yeah.
It's an obvious thing that it's such an older car that it needs
Yeah.
to work.
Well, it's almost 50 years old now.
That's why it's here.
Yeah. See?
Yes, greenish yellow.
Yeah. But I'd like to paint it orange again. I'd like to keep it orange. Just because it kind of grew on me over the years, and you know, it's called Orange Bang, and I've made so many videos, I've done so many things with it. We're about to do some chase cam stuff.
Larry has like 6 shots of me blasting off course.
Oh yeah. This guy's insane. Look, he's still going. Oh shit! Oh my god! He just destroyed that thing. Oh, that was awesome. It's like my car now,
It's
you
actually
know.
one of my favorite colors.
Yeah. So she's definitely not a looker. She's maybe a 50-foot car, right?
Yeah.
50 feet away, it looks okay.
50 feet.
So over the years, the mirror moved
That's
from
the
here to here to here, finally, with the actual BRE mirror from Peter Brock. There's quite a bit of paint coming up. So I would keep this carbon fiber. I would keep that look just because it's kind of like the look that I'm going for. But everything else, I think, like that's probably the worst rust on the whole car. That cowl.
Obviously, we have to pretty much go down to metal.
Yeah.
So we can detect everything.
Got a 1962 Volvo. What is it?
Amazon.
Volvo Amazon. Thing looks cool. Got some Willwood master cylinder here. Shout out to Willwood. I like it. I love the speedometer. Ah, that's cool. What a cool little car. Got a diamond in the rough here.
The Pantera is a very special breed.
Elvis is in the building. Thing's gotta be a handful to drive, huh?
Oh, it's beautiful.
That's gotta be crazy.
Almost 500 horse.
Wow. And it probably weighs nothing.
About 2,100.
Oh my goodness.
And this seal is.
That's factory.
No, we did all.
Oh, okay. Oh, you guys did all of it. Oh.
This is what I've made way before F1. This has been done in '86.
I like the sound it makes.
And the reason I did this, by that time, remember the stereos where you can pop it out, take it with you?
Yeah.
so they won't steal it.
Yeah.
This was like another idea for me to take the steering wheel out.
Yeah.
So they can steal the car.
That's great. It's like inspired by the Lamborghini.
Yeah, Countach.
Countach.
Actually, the GT5 package was before the Countach.
Oh, wow. Full orange bang. This is gonna be the last time I'm seeing it with all this paint cracking. Who knows when this was painted, you know, because this was like this exactly when I bought it, because I never actually drove this in the rain. Whenever it rained, I would just not even go out. I mean, like, since I put the SR20 into it, I've put about 2,500 miles on it. Now I have the vintage air AC unit.
Larry has been in the industry for pretty much ever, and he is now at the point where he's the big daddy. So he's gonna have a race car with the AC, and he's gonna stun on everybody. There's nothing you can do to be better than Larry Chen.
Now I have sound.
All I need is a beat that's super bumpin'.
With the Clarion sound system. It really is the appropriate time to completely restore it and actually make it look nice. Don't get me wrong, I'm still gonna drive it hard. It's always gonna be, you know, my track, fun car, weekend, canyon cruiser. It's just gonna look a lot nicer now. It's going in there, in the paint booth. So the story with Bells and Vaughn, the actual shop has been here since 1946, and Rafi's dad took it over in 1979. And he actually took over the shop in 1981, just a couple years afterwards, and he's been running it since then. They restore everything from Ferraris, Porsches. He specialized in Panteras for a while, and he's a big Pantera guy himself. About to go under the knife. Let's check out your NSX. NSX is one of those halo cars, those dream cars, especially for JDM fanboys like myself. So to see one getting restored from the ground up is just super cool. That's one of those things that I always talk about is I miss seeing cars with pop-up headlights, and the fact that you're restoring this car with pop-up headlights is just so cool. Oh, there you go. Kind of looks like an alien right now. But the story with this car is it wasn't a looker too, right?
No, it was rough.
It was rough, but low miles and first generation. It was black, but he's painting it a very interesting color. It's actually a color from the new NSX, Nord Gray, which kind of looks green, kind of looks gray, has kind of a cool pearlescent, like metallic, which looks great in the sun, but I actually can't wait to shoot this car because I'm a really big fan of NSXs. I've shot a couple in Japan, actually. I've never shot one in the States, so this would be really cool to, oh wait, I did shoot one in the States. I shot the Clarion build. Sorry about that. Cut to some pictures of the Clarion builds one. This is gonna be a time machine, which I love so much. Okay, this is a better way to inspect the damage on this car in the actual paint booth here. I am back at Bells and Vaughn, and Rafi has been texting me some very interesting pictures of my car as he's kind of digging more into it, you know, and revealing more rust. So I'm kind of curious to see it for myself, but no one else is here, and I just show up whenever I want to and check out their shop. But Rafi actually cleaned up his GT4 Dino quite a bit since last time I saw it. But also he cleaned up his GT5 Pantera. What a crazy looking car. Holy cow. I'm actually glad that he's kind of working on some of his own projects, because hopefully like my car getting done will inspire him to get his cars out, and then we can go cruising together. But I see my car in here in kind of a sad state. Oh wow. Never seen it like this. Oh wow. There's definitely rust in there. They really dug into this already. I mean, talk about no turning back. Look at this thing. It's just so crazy to see it in this state. You know, it's a little sad in a way, but I'm so glad that they're doing it right. They're taking everything down to metal. They're fixing all the rust areas. It's just crazy to see it. Look at this. It's like all metal 240Z, kind of like Mad Max style. It's open wheel right now, but you can see all of the old marbles and rocks and stuff that I've kicked up into the chassis. It's like stuck here. Look, all these old tire bits. It's just insane to see how much work they did to clean up all the rust, to add new metal to areas like this. One of the biggest spots was, of course, the rear rocker panel here. That was just a cavernous rust area. I mean, I don't even know what to call it. It was crazy. This car was keyed really bad. When the original owner had it still, he must have pissed someone off really bad because they keyed the shit out of it.
You think I care? I don't care anymore!
On both sides. And they went ahead and sanded it down, added new metal some places where it was super deep. All of those key marks are gone now. This area was really bad. It was very rusty, so they put a whole new piece of metal there, and they're still working on that. But it should be ready for primer soon. And the crazy thing about what they're gonna do is they're gonna use orange primer. So I'm keeping the car orange. When they actually paint it, it's gonna be really nice because if it gets rock chips and stuff when I'm driving, it'll take off the paint, but then underneath it, the primer will still be orange, so it'll look okay. Bodywork is so hard. It really is. Bodywork is the hardest because it's so time consuming and it just takes elbow grease. And these guys really have been killing it. I cannot wait to see this thing primered. Just absolutely crazy. I like the sound it makes.